I've been a gamer since the days of 8-bit domination, and through the years I have learned what makes a game good, as well as what makes a game bad. Welcome everybody to BossKnight Reviews. Like I said in the last review, game developers often take other ideas and try to make them their own. Today I'll be discussing Mad Games Tycoon. I'll be looking over the gameplay mechanics, the music, the atmosphere, and whether or not Mad Games Tycoon is worth picking up or just leaving it alone. Disclaimer: at the time I'm making this video, the game is not yet finished. It is currently in Steam Early Access, meaning you can buy the game to support it and try it out, but it is not a complete game. The developers have already stated changes are coming to the game. Alright, now that I have that out of the way, let's begin. Mad Games Tycoon was developed and published by Code, and this seems to be their very first game, so congratulations on making a game! In Mad Games Tycoon, you make a startup game development company of your own. I created Knight Software as my new gaming company. The premise is to basically become the biggest and best gaming company in the world. There isn't much story, it just puts you in a position of a single game developer with a big dream. You start off in the year 1980 developing games in your garage. It reminds me way too much of Game Dev Tycoon. In the beginning, it feels like there is very little to set the two games apart. But there are in fact differences between these two games. In Mad Games Tycoon, you had to build your office space the same way as in a Sims game. There are a variety of different rooms you can build, and each with their own specific purposes. All you need to start off with is just a restroom and a development office. The characters in the game act just like characters in the Sims games. You always have to make sure your employees are happy or else they will just stop being productive. Kind of like in The Sims 4. If you don't accommodate your Sims, then your Sims will become unhappy and become lazy. Where was the originality to Mad Games Tycoon again? Well, let's talk about the gameplay. In the beginning, it is just you, but you can immediately start hiring new employees to lighten the load. I found it most helpful to just build a tiny one-stall restroom, then build a development office big enough for at least 3 desks. Then hire 2 more employees. There's an easy formula to follow to make sure your first game gets a good review and to start your dream of becoming a big-time game developer. You can choose what game genre you want to focus on, what game engine you want to use, what to name the game topic, what features the game has, and you then choose what you want to refine, like high atmosphere or make your game beginner friendly and for casual gamers. Once everything has been chosen, the game starts being made right in front of you. I don't know, it seems like a cookie cutter game of Game Dev Tycoon. The gameplay is the same, the mechanics are pretty much exactly the same. The only thing Mad Games Tycoon does differently is you get to make different rooms. The difficulty doesn't seem to be in the right place either. Game Dev Tycoon is difficult in a different way that makes the game fun and draws out the game, which makes it even more fun. The music is your typical simulator music loop. I really don't know what to say about it. Maybe it's just me, but the music in these games kind of suck. It doesn't really make me want to continue playing the game. Maybe I should explain something really quick. When it comes to game music, it has to make me want to keep playing until it is defeated and I am victorious. The game needs great music that really draws me in. Sonic the Hedgehog, I mean, come on, the first game was composed by Michael Jackson and team. Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World? Yeah, and do I need to bring up GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64? Oh my god, that was my anthem for an entire year. God, just hearing that theme song again. Where's that cartridge? I'm gonna go play a real game. Come on, get the game, get the game. I got a little carried away there. I still have a review to do. I'm just gonna have to play GoldenEye another time. Another review. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, the music does nothing for me. It's very bland. It almost feels like games like this know they don't have to spend much of their game budget on game music because, well, Mad Games Tycoon is a cookie cutter game, and the more successful game it is trying to be has similar music. I know the game isn't fully released yet, and there is still time to make changes. I just really hope Code changes the music. I mean, seriously, if they were able to do a collaboration with Grant Kirkhope, game over. This would be my game of the year. As for the game atmosphere, it is hard to judge it. I mean, there are so many things that make me not want to play the game and play something else. But when things are going well, I am totally into the game. Nothing else matters. Oh, I should actually make an update to a previous statement. The game was recently updated, and the formula that I used in previous playthroughs no longer works. I tried to recreate the situation at least 4 times with no success. The game footage I am using is after the update, which is why my games are not getting the reviews I claimed that they would get. So that means they changed the difficulty of the game in a way. Granted, this game is still in active development, but this seriously turns me away from the game even more. I'm sure if I tried harder I could figure out a new formula for success, but I pretty much don't want to. So yeah, for me, Mad Games Tycoon is a waste of money and time. I'd rather play Game Dev Tycoon or City Skylines or GoldenEye. Ugh, I want to play GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64 so bad after this. But I almost feel bad for not liking this game. This game actually has already gained a big following. Looking at the reviews on its Steam page shows it. People love this game. So why do I dislike the game? I can obviously argue personal preference is my reason for not liking it. On the other hand, it's only in early access. I mean, this game isn't even finished. How can I make such a strong opinion of a game that isn't even finished? I don't like the music. Well, there's still time to change it and be updated. I don't like the gameplay mechanics. Well, there's still time for it to be totally changed. They already changed the gameplay mechanics between the first time I played the game, when I first started writing the script, and when I was getting game footage to use. It's like hating a 3-month-old child for crying in a movie theater. The baby doesn't know any better, and the parents, in this situation the developers, are already doing their best. The baby can grow and learn, and so can the parents. Mad Games Tycoon can become something awesome, and Egg Code could become a household name for video games. Let me end the review with this. Right now, Mad Games Tycoon is not worth buying in its current state, unless you'd like to support the developers as they smooth out the rough edges. Once the game is actually fully finished and comes out of development, we will have to revisit this review and see if my initial impressions are still applicable. Hey guys, thanks for watching my second review, this time for the Mad Games Tycoon. If you enjoyed it, then slap the subscribe button and don't forget to share this out with everybody that you know. And also another huge shout out goes to Origin PC for making my gaming dreams a reality. If you're looking for a new gaming computer, Origin PC should be your first and only stop. Alright guys, hope to see you next time. Don't forget to hit up my Twitter page, it's where I post all of my new stuff and also post updates about what I'm doing. And it'll be really great to have you come and follow me. So yeah, see you guys next time. Peace out.